Hello.
Hello! Sunday again. Time to watch the Detmers die. Looks like we have our microphone hooked up, and
Yes.
I can see that there's some sound. So
Sound is good.
everybody good with sound?
Hi, Ivan.
I wonder why I don't hear the... Oh, there it is, real quiet. Okay, so tonight we're going to be playing Jenny Needs Help. This is a scenario that we hate because we played this about a couple of years ago, I guess we played through, and we got to this scenario and we ended up playing it like 4 or 5 times because we just couldn't beat it, and it was very frustrating. So good to be back.
Jenny is very fragile.
Jenny was a pain in the ass, as it boils down to. All right, so help me go through sort of basically what the game is. If you haven't played Robinson Crusoe or joined us before, welcome, and don't...
Did you update the Twitch notification thing?
I updated the thing, but it doesn't always...
It always sends out the wrong thing.
Sends out the wrong thing.
Sends out the... I always get the wrong thing.
I said Robinson Crusoe with the Detmers. I updated the thing. I don't know. Maybe it's something that somebody else smarter than me can fix.
Not me.
So, all right. So anyway, with Robinson Crusoe, you basically go. We are stranded on an island, and this here is the map. These are the tile pieces that we're going to
show off your little mini things.
I'll get to that. And then you got different things. You have your, what do you call that? Morale phase, a morale which starts at 0 and can either go positive or negative, which will affect you in different ways. You can build camps. You can build the roof for the camp, the palisade, and the weapon level. These are items that you can build, and these are different
cards that mess you up.
Yeah, things that happen to you along the way. So we go through the phases. The initial phase, you do an event phase, except for round 1, and you pull a card, and it tells you something that happens, and it comes down here to the bottom, and then it may affect you later depending on what you do. You go to the morale phase, where you check the morale. If you have a positive morale, you will gain determination tokens, which you can spend to do different things. If you have negative, you lose determination tokens. If you don't have any determination tokens, you lose health. This game is not as brutal as Kingdom Death, but not
pretty close.
Much. It's just a different kind of brutal.
Different kind of brutal.
So then you also have your resources. There's like 2 areas in this box here. You have
production phase, action phase.
Yeah, so when you go into production, you'll be able to get things if you go and put workers in different locations on these different tiles, and there's different things like wood and food. You would get the food, it goes into your box readily available, and then other items may go into the future resources box, which you can move down later on. You're 50-50 right now?
Yeah, we won one, lost one.
Well...
So this will
be
2 loses, 1 win. So then we go action phase, where we plan all the things we want to do, which there's never enough time to do everything that we needed to do.
Right. And the way you do an action phase is you have these little tokens with your guy on it. Each person has 2. You can place it on a thing that you're trying to do, say build or explore. If you put 1 person there, then you will have to roll to see if you're successful in what you're trying to do. If you put 2 people, you're an automatic success. You don't have to roll, but you're using up your resources your people resources a little bit. We do have 1 guy that comes along with us called Friday. Friday doesn't need to eat. He doesn't need to worry about weather conditions and things like that. But he can't go someplace by himself. He can only support you.
Yeah, he can go gather.
Oh, yes, he can. That's right, he can gather. But he can. He is the support when it comes. You can't do this.
Right.
So whoever's on top of the situation of the placement is the one who rolls the die
and takes the consequences.
Takes the consequences of whatever the situation might be. Then after we do all that, we're going to resolve the action phase from left to right here at the bottom, where we would go through and see if any of the cards will affect anything, if we fight anything, if we need to build anything, gather anything, or do a explore on any of the new tiles. You can go here to increase your morale. I guess you just basically sitting around the campfire telling stories or whatever to make everybody feel better. You can go here to rest and heal. After you've completed those phases, then you go to the weather phase, which is listed here on the board, where you would be able to roll different weather dice, being rain or snow or...
But in this scenario, we're only using the animal, the beast die.
That's right. Then we go to the night phase, in which you would want to eat and
you can
heal
use,
if you can.
Any healing effects.
And then you do this over and over again. And
until you die.
Each scenario has a different number of rounds. In this scenario, we have 8, and you can tell them about what we're trying to do.
Scenario 3. You are castaways on a deserted island. Your situation is very difficult, but look over there! There is one of your shipmates, beautiful Jenny, trapped on a lonely rock in the middle of the ocean. You need to build a raft and rescue her, and then you better hurry and build a boat to escape the island. A hurricane is fast approaching.
Jenny from the rock.
Jenny from the rock. Goal of the scenario. There are 2 goals in this scenario. The first goal is to rescue Jenny. To do so, you need to build a raft item and then take an explore action on the raft to bring Jenny back to your camp. If Jenny dies, the game is over and all the players lose. And Jenny, as long as she's sitting on the rock, will lose 2 health per round. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The second goal is to build a lifeboat and escape the rock. Escape the island. That's pretty much it.
So you got the totems. That will come out.
Yes.
And cause different things. We'll get to those, I guess, when it happens.
Yeah.
And Kenpo, yes, I did. It's most of the way painted. I still have some finishing touches to do on it. You probably won't be able to see it first off until I change it to that camera. But it's started. It's hard to really see. These cameras suck ass, really, when you're like. Probably want to do is take some pictures and I'll pop them up on there. But yeah, so we got the that one. The other ones are not painted yet. That's well, you can see what this is base coat painted for the roof. This is for the palisade. This is for the what do we call
weapon level.
Weapon level. It's got a little skull. It's a little hard to see. And this is for the morale phase. Sort of use the thing. And then we have a campfire that I will work on these. We just 3D printed them. We just got our 3D printer from Thingiverse, and we printed those out. And we're still, they all printed pretty well. We're not experts but 3D printing yet at all. So these didn't really require any that many supports, so there wasn't a big problem with most of them. But the new stuff we're doing, we're learning how to support things, and then it's a pretty cool hobby. Cool. But get prepared to buy some resin. Yeah. Because it's going to be it's going to get a little until you know what the hell you're doing. It's going to get a little expensive. I think.
Then we have so many things we want to print that we're going to go through the resin.
And I have about 6 million things to paint before we even got the printer. So now 6 million, and
you're going to switch back to the other.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm taking the soldier this time. We felt that she might be more useful since we need a lot of pelt in order to build the lifeboat.
Yes.
Which means killing a lot of animals.
Yeah, and I don't think there's, as we were going over sort of the items that we needed, we don't need to explore.
We don't.
We hope we don't need to explore very far.
We can get the right landscapes.
There's certain things that I think we want to get. We want to get the knife. One of the reasons is you need the knife to build the lifeboat, and I mean, the only way to win the game is to build the lifeboat. So we need the knife. We also need the rope. The knife is in the mountains. The rope is in the grasslands. So those are the only 2 places we really have to find.
Hills would have been nice too. I don't remember why though. Remember Hills nice. For pot, but that's not what it was. Brick. Brick needs a palisade up because every time the book symbol comes up on the event cards, the palisade level is going to go down. And if we don't have any palisade, we take a wound.
The last time I vaguely recall playing this, we just got beat down with our health pretty bad because you are constantly getting hit with multiple things to take your health down. Be it the morale phase will screw you over, then the palisade, then the beast that you're fighting, and everything's just sort of beating us down. So our plan really, and it all depends on what you get from...
Our plan is to get the grasslands and the mountains first. It's our first 2 island tiles. Everything hinges on that.
That's not really a plan. That's just hopefully.
Yeah.
So that's why we ended up taking the soldier, because I think we were going to have to get our fighting skills up and kill some animals. Animals will give us the pelts that we need and the food that we're going to require, especially after we've saved Jenny, because Jenny takes food and doesn't really contribute to anything. So
she's had a hard day.
She's just there to look pretty, or beautiful, as they put it.
She's got to recover, though. She had a hard time being out on that rock all by herself.
So if she's beautiful and doesn't really do anything, that should really raise morale up, right? For a bit. And then you get really pissed, because beauty only takes you so far. Right?
Yeah, so, I think I would just get pissed right away, actually.
Oh, well.
I'm not going to sit there and gawk at her. I don't care how beautiful she is. I'm not going to sit there and gawk at her.
I mean, they specifically said beautiful Jenny, so that, that's a description term.
Probably to make the guys playing the game or people inclined to be attracted to women to want to go rescue her. That's you're not going to go.
So
let
what you're saying
die
is, from a moral standpoint, you really don't give a crap unless they're hot.
Huh?
Okay. I guess I can buy into that. All right.
Hi, Leland.
Hello, Mr. Steele. Jenny, you're what?
Foyne.
Is that a... Oh, foyne. Okay.
Foyne.
I didn't know if that was a real word or a Leland word, but okay.
It's not just a Leland word. Lots of people say that. You're just old.
I've never seen it written
old.
like that. Sorry.
Anyway.
Okay.
Morale phase. I'm first player. Morale's at 0. I get nothing.
Okay. So we are off and on our way then.
Production phase.
So, there's some things we want to talk about. So
the bananas the bananas.
Paint up. We did actually finish. Let me do that.
Leland. Yep. You are a trendsetter, Leland. Don't forget
so, here's the bananas. You really can't see how good a banana looks.
This?
Here is the banana, apple, and coconut.
You can't see that at all.
Yeah, these cameras suck. That's what I'm saying. We just take some pictures of it.
This one, I just realized what it reminded me of.
That's wood.
Now,
the 3D model was half that length, but I wanted to make it more accurate, so
he wanted it bigger.
I extended it. And these are slipper bread. It's a loaf of bread, but Emily says it looks like a slipper.
Because it do. I'm not the only one that says that.
I didn't print too many of those because we really didn't.
We don't get
a lot
much
of bread. We usually barely eat.
So far.
Okay. So anything else?
Production produced.
Okay.
Okay. Actions.
So I think, like we said before, we're going to have to explore to at least find the hill or the mountains and the grassland. That's something we need to do. So I think we can do that, and then get the morale up. As far as building anything, we do have the extra. The 2 things we do have is the pistol and the hammer and nails that we can add in. The hammer and nails gives us an extra builder guy to help with 2 different builds, and the pistol gives us +3 on our fighting if we need it. No,
you never start with the event card.
Yeah, that starts in the second round. They're so nice to try to make the game a little bit easier right there right before they give you a little bit of hope right at the beginning by not throwing an event at you.
We could use our 1 wood to get our weapon level up at least 1 in the very beginning.
Yeah, I mean, this is 8 rounds, so it's going to go pretty fast, but I think our best bet is to try to...
or we could save it for next round and build the shelter right away.
I think trying to prepare... Well, we don't want to build the shelter yet because we want to explore out to see where the best place to put the shelter would be, right?
Yeah, but every round that we don't have shelter, we take a wound.
That's true.
That is true.
Well...
I know it's true. You're on the wrong screen again.
Oh. Alright. Well, so what are you thinking then?
I don't know.
Do we want to...
I think we should save the wood and then try and get the shelter built next round.
The palisade is going to be really bad on round 5, right? Or no?
Well, any round the freaking book card comes up.
Yeah, and we take a wound if we don't.
But we need
have
2
that.
wood to palisade, and we need the shelter to palisade also. We have to have a shelter. So...
we can't build anything just yet, so I guess maybe the best thing to do is to explore. Do you want to just? I got to get some food because we're not gonna.
Yes.
We're not gonna be able to eat, and we'll take damage that way.
Yes.
And I can get another wood potentially.
That would be helpful.
And then we'll be able to start building some of our stuff. So
you're going to need a lot of wood.
The downside, yeah, it's because the raft takes 2 wood and a rope, and the lifeboat takes 6 wood and 4 pelts. But also to be able to get the palisade up, it takes 2 woods per level, right?
Yes.
And to get the fighting level up, which we have to get it to at least 3, takes 1 wood per level.
Yeah, but if we get my spear built, that's 3 fighting level.
Yeah, so I think the spear and the snare are the 2 things because that'll give us an extra food. So sounds good.
We need the knife, we need the rope, we need food, we need wood.
So we're spreading out to try to get this done, which
break team.
Which means we're going to be rolling a lot.
Scenario 3, Jenny needs help. She's out on a little rock. We have to go rescue her. Her only redeeming quality is that she's beautiful. Apparently, because once she comes back to the camp with us, she doesn't do anything except eat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to build a lifeboat and get out because a hurricane's coming.
She's like a actress. She's just out in the rock. Save me, and then
she's Rose on the door, not letting what's his face up on there with her. Titanic.
Oh.
Jack. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Where are we at? Action phase now, so we resolve across. So there's nothing here. There's no.
Not to be a rules lawyer and maybe wrong, but shouldn't the food crate wreckage card be put out, or is that scenario based? I thought, but if it is supposed to be put out, that would be very, very, very nice. That would be extremely helpful. I thought that was only the first scenario, but I could be wrong.
If it's going to help us, let's double check. And I do get it when he says the movie star, because I am that old.
Place a wreckage card, food crates, on the right-hand threat space of the board.
Which one?
Food
Where
crates.
is it?
It's the blue flaggy one, which I don't have over here. You must have over there. Thank you, Ivan.
The blue flaggy one, I think I know our problem. I think I took a lesson from Rodney Smith and said things that we're not going to use, we're going to be taking and put it back into the box. The problem is, I didn't realize we had to use it.
3-hour tour. Does that help, Elena?
Food crates!
Food crates! Now we don't have to gather food, because you can come down here and get a shit ton of food.
What?
What?
Only one time.
Well, yeah. One time you can come down here and get food.
Well, it might not be it's going to go bad.
No, it's if you put 2 people down here, which I don't think we can because we need the wood. But if we put 2 people down here, you can get a bread, a slipper loaf.
So we get 1 banana and a bread.
And a slipper
so
loaf.
what that would possibly do for us is give us 2 rounds not to worry about food. Right?
So no wood?
Well, if I do this...
You've never seen Gilligan's Island? Elena.
Well, she's like, what, 15? Everything is new to Elena in the world. It's like, wide-eyed and... oh my God, look, an aeroplane! So, you just gotta take that into account. All right, so I think if I go here, we'll get the two. We'll get.
But we won't get any wood.
We'll
We
get
won't be
2
able to
food for
build
this
a
round
shelter
and
next
2 food for next round. So next time
we'll have 2 food for the. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we will. You're right.
Yes.
Yes.
So that takes care of food for 2 rounds. And I mean, I could go there, but I'm only going to get 1 food, and that's why not just go there if you're going to get 1 food.
Because that's a
per round.
guaranteed
food. I think we do this.
Leland's
Just,
claiming to be wise beyond his years.
He just knows how to Google stuff.
Just.
Or
he's watched a lot more TV.
What do we have him?
Did.
Okay, so we're trying to get the morale.
Yeah, we gotta get the morale up, and he'll get 2 determination tokens, which he can use to reroll.
All right. What do you think? Do the food and then worry about the wood next time.
Food or wood? Should we get 2 food?
Or I can just do
or
food and
get a
wood.
food and a wood.
I mean, the problem with going here is we're rolling twice, and we could get.
Well, no,
a
you
lot
could
more.
get a guaranteed 1 food.
No,
there.
no. I'm saying if I go here, I might get a food. I might get a food, and I might get a wood.
I was saying do that.
Then this card goes away, right?
Yes.
So we'll lose that potential slipper bread. Take the slipper bread while we got it.
Okay, we'll take the slipper bread while we have the chance.
I think for now, until we can build some stuff, which we gotta find stuff. Food is gonna kill it. Our food's gonna get us down right off the bat, right?
Yeah.
Where's your little? Here you go.
Oh, I guess I need a wound
Lost your
token,
little
don't I?
wound token. All right, let's do it. Okay, so let's go from across the board. This would give us a banana and a bread.
You gotta call it a slipper loaf.
Okay, slipper loaf. Okay, so
That
I'm
card
done,
goes away.
and this card goes away.
But leave it out because we will need it next round,
I'll
next
put
game.
it up there with the other blue cards. Okay, and we go to build action, which nobody's there. Gather action, nobody's there. Explore action. Let's go there.
Gotta roll.
Yeah, we got to roll.
Put it on the other scene. Banana bread.
All right. See if we can do it. Oh, that fell. All right, so we got a question and a success.
Okay,
So-
well, we got a success.
Let's
That's the important
find what we got here. Mountains. We needed
Yes.
mountains. And
make fire.
before we go
Knife.
on from there, that gives us a item, and it is a natural shelter.
Oh, nice.
Which is that nice?
Yes and no.
And it also has the beast on there. Does that mean
That means you put a beast card in the deck, yes.
there? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see what we
Oh,
got.
hey, look at that. Nourishing larva. We have too much food now. This food's going to go to waste. That sucks.
Well, it goes up. Okay. Yeah, I guess you can put it right there.
Okay, well now we have 4 banana. And we only need 2 banana. So we're going to lose 2 banana.
Okay. Oh well.
Old hut. While wandering through the forest, you come across an old hut. Decide. Discard this card, or draw 2 mystery cards, only resolve 1 animal and 1 treasure, and shuffle into the event deck. I say we discard this one and not have to deal with it.
Okay. I mean,
Because we don't have any weapon. I mean, we could use our pistola, against any animal that came up, but then we would have more food potentially that we would be wasting.
yep. I agree. Skip it.
Okay.
All right. Now you're gonna roll again.
Yes, you are going to roll for me again.
This is you rolling.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling. Okay.
It's just you're not cursing it, so it's just bringing it back to. You got a success and a question mark.
Okay, but we got a success. Do that first.
Yep. Okay. So let's get the tile.
Spit on your card.
Oh, look at that!
What did we get?
We got grasslands,
Grasslands!
which is what we needed, right?
See, I told you that. We planned to get grasslands and mountains first.
Now we get 3 tokens too. Probably
Nice.
a shitload of food that we're gonna just throw away.
Maybe it'll be a goat. That would be quite handy. Is there a word grassland anywhere else? No.
All right, what do we get?
We got a fallen tree. We got a log.
Cool.
We got a goat.
Oh, awesome.
And we got whatever that is.
That is...
Vines, sweet!
Oh.
We're going to up our palisade by 1.
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check what the book says, but I'm fairly
Well, it says
certain.
plus 1 palisade.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going to check the book. We're just going to go with that. How can we palisade without having a shelter? Can we palisade without having a shelter?
Well, a palisade's sort of the wall that goes around it.
The only problem with doing that, I'm wondering if we can save it for later, because the only problem with building it now, and if we might move our shelter, we'll lose it.
I would think so, because you can get 2 wood there, and you can save the wood. And the herbs you can eat whenever you want to get health. And the pistol gives you temporary whenever you're fighting. So I would assume that'll give you... If the other 3 you can save.
To build when we want?
Yeah, it's just we gathered vines, and then when we build our palisade, we'll use those vines.
Okay. Future vines. Okay, card.
What do we got?
Bamboo. You have found a few bamboo sticks in the woods. Discard this card or get 2 wood and shuffle into the event deck.
2 wood would be nice.
2 wood would be nice.
I say we do it.
Shuffle into the event deck. Get 2 wood. This is going too well.
Well,
anybody else have a bad feeling about this?
Yes, I don't. I'm not happy about it at all. Well.
Okay.
There you go. See.
Yeah.
Elena agrees.
Yeah.
It never goes well. I mean, anything good that happens is brought back by 3 bad things immediately after. So round 2 will do it. All right. So now what?
Switch the scene.
All right.
All right. Now we go to weather phase, and there is no weather in this phase.
That's right.
Then we go to night phase. We can move the camp if we want to.
Oh no, we haven't finished.
Oh, we forgot about Friday.
Friday, so he moves it up 2, right?
He moves it up 1, but he gets 2 determination tokens.
Oh, he moves it up 1. Okay.
Friday, I'm sorry, we forgot about you, buddy.
All right, so then night phase.
We can move the camp if we want to. And we should have 2 beast cards out.
Why?
Because we have 2 beastie tiles.
If we move it to the grassland, we're not going to be able to get wood. If we move it up to the mountains where we have a natural shelter, what was the bad thing about the natural shelter?
We didn't want to move away from the natural shelter.
Well, we have everything we need now, right? I mean, absolutely need is really just the mountain and the grassland.
Leland's lurking. Thanks for the lurk, Leland, is what I'm supposed to say. If we move to where there's the natural shelter, we won't have easy food. We won't have food each round until we build a snare.
Well,
and we don't have the rope in order to build a snare.
Okay, I don't think we move it yet.
The problem with not moving it is we will take a damage.
If we move it, we won't take a damage?
Correct, because we'll be in a natural shelter. If we do move it, we won't have enough food next round unless we gather.
Well, we will have... Yeah, that's right. We'll have to gather. So it's a matter of wasting a worker every time versus taking damage for each of us every time. Which one is...
I don't know.
I mean, with the food, potentially only one person's taking damage.
Right, but 2 damage versus 1 damage each of us.
What's it cost us to move the shelter?
Nothing right now because we don't have anything built. But if later on, after we build a palisade or the roof, it costs us half of it.
Are we going to search anymore?
Do we need to?
I mean, we can just build the camp right there where we are on the beach, right?
The shelter, you mean?
The shelter.
Yeah.
It takes 2. We got the wood. Then we won't take damage, right? Our next round.
Right.
So...
I mean,
we're going to have to build that, and then before we can build all the other stuff anyway. So why not go ahead and build it where there's fish and wood?
Okay.
and then not worry about
So
it.
just take 1 damage for each of us tonight?
Yep, 1 damage for each of us.
And we need to eat. So, oh wait, all this crap moved down.
So
Get rid of 2 bananas to eat.
yeah.
And then these 2 bananas are just, they're rotten and mealy and gross. So we get rid of those 2.
Mealy? Sound like Rob saying melee. What do you mean mealy?
M-E-A-L-Y. Mealy, like wormy and grossy and yucky.
Oh. Those other words are the ones I use. Okay. Now, what we need to go back to the... That's it, right?
First player.
Okay. And then we do an event card. Mealy. It's just not a word that... Oh, you read them.
Not a word that you've heard doesn't mean it's not a real
No,
word.
it doesn't. I say I don't. I've heard it. I just don't use it.
No. Most people don't use it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad feelings. So appropriate. You have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Well, guess what's on this card?
It's a book. Which
It is
means
a
what?
book, which means Palisade has to go down by 1. Guess what we don't have?
We could build one. So we both lose a point, right?
Yeah.
Or both
Health.
of us, or just one of us?
Both of us lose a health.
All right.
Put a reroll token in the gather action space. During the next gather, you must reroll 1 successful result.
That sucks.
So down here at the bottom it says careful gathering. 1 person, you can discard this card and get 1 determination token. But and if we don't, we had to put a question token and a reroll in the gather space.
All right.
We have had that one before.
Okay. Then where are we?
Morale phase. Morale's up by 1.
Oh,
You get 1 determination token.
okay.
Production phase. We get a banana and a wood.
Yep. Which is good. So what that means now is we have
2 food.
2 food, really, and we have what? How many wood here?
A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wood, a goat, and
Vines
vines.
for our palisade.
So, okay. So I'm thinking we build the camp, or the
Shelter.
because we need to do that before we can do any other.
You want to
stuff, right?
use our hammer and nails?
Yeah, let's use them. I mean, they're there to use, right?
Let's use this. Who's going to do it? You or me?
Well, I'm
Friday.
the carpenter,
Oh, okay. Well, then you do it.
so I don't know how that really.
You know how to swing that hammer.
That's right. But it doesn't really make any difference at this point.
No.
Well, hold on. We'll walk through what we're doing here. If we get did you get the extra brown guy?
I just used the white token because I didn't want to get the brown guy out and then have to put the brown guy immediately back. I was
There's a
being like,
pile
oh,
of 'em.
jeez, old Pete's.
Because we
Brown
might change
guy.
our mind. Now we're gonna put me on there. Or do you have to do that to make sure we don't want to roll, right? All right. We want to make sure that happens because that would suck to not
I agree.
have that happen.
We need to build the knife.
All right, so that is going to require. Well, we could have.
Friday.
We don't have to explore anything. We do have to. We don't have to worry about food technically. So, is there anything else? Can I build
Rope.
a
We need
snare?
the rope.
We need the rope.
We need the rope.
Yep. Let's.
Do that.
Well, I mean, if we get the rope and I put this here, we
You
can't do that.
Yeah, you had to have the rope before you did that.
Is there anything else we would need that we can get? Probably nothing else that we can get right now, right? I mean, the bricks would be nice at some point but I don't think we need to worry
We
about
need
that right
the
now.
hills for the bricks. We don't have
Yeah,
hills.
yeah. So I'm saying I don't think that's necessary right now. So I think we go for what we got now.
So we're getting fire to get our palisade up 1. We're getting a knife to get our weapon level up 1. And we need the knife in order to build the spear, which would get our weapon level up 3. We're getting the rope, which we need for the snare and for the raft and the lifeboat. So we absolutely need the rope.
Yeah.
And we're building a shelter so we don't take more damage at night. The shelter currently is the only thing that's going to take any of our resources away. So that leaves us with 3 wood for next round.
That's right. Which will help us get our up. We probably need to get our fighting up quickly and our palisade up. This palisade's going to take us down because of the damn cards.
Yes.
So we need to continually be...
Well, yeah, because that's going to, every time the card comes out, it's going to go down one. So the palisade is going to be a constant
So there was
build.
four cards in there that had the book.
Oh, yeah, there was only 4.
And there were 4 cards that didn't.
Correct.
And we have one of them that has the book here. So there's only 3 of the remaining cards that would actually be able to affect us in that way.
That's a good thing to pay attention to. I'm glad you pay attention to that.
Okay, so let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this.
We good?
Yeah.
All right, so then we're going to go through, and we don't have to do anything with this. We don't have to do anything with this. The build phase. So we're going to build the camp.
Woo!
And stick that baby right there. Oh, am I on the wrong screen again? No, I'm on the right screen. All right.
Here's your person back. Brown guy goes away.
Then we need to... where are we at here? Build.
Build
Let's go to
build the fire.
the fire. So we need to roll these.
Roll. Yep.
And
I'm rolling.
success, wound, and question mark.
Which we're building. So I got a wound,
Yeah.
but we got success. So we have fire.
Goes up there. Okay. And that gives us, oh, not yet. When it comes down, it gives us a palisade, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Coming to terms. You debate about your future and come to realize that some of your ideas will be impossible to create under these conditions. Discard 3 invention cards, shuffle into the event deck.
We have to do this?
We have to.
We can get rid of any of these 3?
Yes,
Well, we can get rid of the furnace because we don't have a snow to worry about.
currently.
Well, we won't in this scenario.
Unless one of these cards makes snow.
Well,
Get rid of the drums.
yeah. And how about,
Matt?
what's the corral? Cover
Yeah, just
food on
food.
any tile adjacent to your camp with that and put a food on tile with your camp. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we probably want to keep that.
Matt?
Yeah, because I don't think we're going to do a lot of exploring. It's really going to make that much difference. And what do I get for this?
We get to shuffle this into the event deck.
Well, that's not what I want to do.
That is what we get.
All right.
Okay, now try for the knife.
All right, knife. 2 determination tokens and a question mark.
Well, poop. Really need to get that knife.
Yes, we did.
Broken lever. The stick you use as a lever breaks. -1 weapon level, which we don't have any weapon levels, so I think just nothing happens. I don't think we did
Good.
damage on that
That's
one.
good to get that out of the way now. All right, and then we automatically build the rope.
Rope.
So put the rope up there.
And then we can cover the rope here, and we can cover the rope here. Is there a rope anywhere else?
Yep.
On the shield
And the corral.
and the corral.
Good. All right. So now we are done with the action phase, right?
Yes, sir.
Is everybody gone? Yes. Okay. So we go.
We can build that next round. We can build the raft next round because we only need 2
that's
wood.
not a bad idea. But we do need to get our other stuff up too, like our palisade.
Well, we can get the
and-
palisade up, one with the vines we collected.
Yeah, that'll help. And then we have to get our fighting
Okay.
skills up.
Anyway, weather
Awesome.
phase. Nothing happens in this round. We're in round 2 now, aren't we?
Yes.
You forgot to move back.
I did.
You did. Night phase. We eat. Oh, we're not going to move the camp. We eat. So we get rid of our slipper loaf and our banana.
Yeah.
Banana bread slipper loaf. We have a shelter so we don't take any damage. Discard all remaining foods.
Yep.
Go up to the next round.
All right.
Hand me the first playing tokens.
It's happening quickly.
It is. Quick, quick, quick.
All right. The good thing is you will get a endeavor. Oh, we have to do an event.
Oh, hey.
Yep.
I can discard 2 of these determination tokens to increase our weapon or palisade level by 1.
We might as well do the palisade because that's the one that does the damage first.
Look at that. We have a little palisade.
Alright.
Do we want to go ahead and discard the vine token to up that one more time?
Sure, why not? I mean, we're going to eventually do it anyway, so it doesn't matter if it happens now or later.
There we go. We have 2 palisade level.
Alright.
I'm like super worried now.
Now, these came down, right?
Down here.
So they're made.
They're made.
Alright. So now we're doing the event.
Yes. Sorry.
The wind blows with fury. Your camp is torn to pieces. Put a question mark on there. -1 roof and -1 palisade.
Damn.
Yeah.
we worry, Elena.
So then this does this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. That's the end of that. So now we go to the morale phase. Your first player, the morale is up 1, so you get 1 determination token. And then we go to the production phase. So we get a wood and a fish.
Banana.
And then we
Action.
go to the action phase. Okay. So we need to get the knife.
We need to rescue Jenny.
So.
Ooh, but as soon as we rescue Jenny, we're going to
start feed
her.
We don't need to rescue Jenny just yet.
Hey.
We don't need a slacker laying around looking pretty. So what we need to do is get everything ready to rescue Jenny.
Oh, crap, you know what?
What?
We need another little red token because her health has gone down a shitload.
Oh, crap.
Where are the little red squares? Did you put those in the box too?
I don't know. Is there any over in the resources there?
No.
Here's Jenny from the rocks block.
Okay, so end of round 1, end of round 2.
So how much did she lose?
She's down 4 now. She has
she
1,
loses
2,
2 every
3, 4,
round?
5, 6, 7 left.
All right, that's not good.
She's the movie star.
But we don't need to save her just yet.
Are you the professor?
She will start. I'm Mary Ann.
Wait, does that make me Gilligan?
Yes, it does. I'm probably more the skipper, more than likely. So we have
I'll be the Gilligan
1,
to your
2,
skipper
3,
anytime,
4,
honey.
5. So we have 3 more rounds before she's dead, right? Or 4 more rounds. She'll be dead on the.
We
4th
probably
round.
want to rescue her next round. Or attempt to.
Well, yeah, I say next round. So what we need to do now is get the knife, right? And what's the belts do for us? That gives us an extra gather guy, right?
Right.
I don't know if that's necessary, but we definitely need the knife to be able to get our hunting up. So we can use this dude to go ahead and build that for sure, right? And then just get rid of the hammer and nails. I mean, this game is not about saving things.
That's true.
It's about getting it done.
Gotta get it done. Get her done.
All right, so that'll take care of the knife that we need. Once again, the palisade would be that bricks is only going to move up 1 on the palisade. Right, so I think we need to and to build the palisade up, we just need 2 wood. To build a roof up, we need. I don't think we have to worry about the roof too much because that's usually rain that gives us problems there. We don't have any unless a card does something. So the risk is low there. I think the fighting is going to be important. So, okay, build the raft with 2 of our wood. So.
Okay, so we're gonna build the raft. We're gonna build the knife. We're not. We have to build the raft in order to go rescue Jenny, so we can't do that. So in order to be ready to do that next round, we got to do it this round.
Right.
We need
Friday too.
Some way of getting food. So we need your snare built.
Yes. Maybe what we do is this.
Friday and half of you build the raft. Half of you and half of me.
I mean, the food's not going to help us this round because if we build it, it goes into the next resources. So we're going to have to kill the goat.
We can't kill the goat unless we have weapon level, which we have none.
You can't just kill the goat?
We don't have anything to kill him with. You want to use your bare teeth?
Yes. Hey, it works in Kingdom Death. Well, we could use the gun, but I don't want to do that.
I can use one of our woods to get our weapon level up to 1. Oh, we could use... Yeah, we don't want to waste the gun.
No, I think use one of the woods to get the weapon level up, because we're going to need that. Yeah. And then... Oh. Wrong thing. Okay. So... Let's review. Oh, is there anybody left? I think that's it.
But
we're going to have to worry about this, too, when we start pulling those... Well, that's only comes into play when we pull these.
Yeah, if we don't explore anything else, that won't affect us. Those totems.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good.
For now.
All right. So we're just going to have to start getting a lot of wood here soon.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part is finding the wood.
But we'll have the raft. We'll be able to get her. Then it's just going to be concentrating on getting food for everybody.
And we got to hunt.
And getting... Yeah, once we get her, it's just food and fighting.
Weapon level, and then, yeah.
Because that'll give us the ability to get food while we hunt them.
So
right?
Do we need the snare if we're going to be hunting the animals?
No.
You know what? We're not going to get any animals to hunt either if we don't explore. We have 2 animals we can hunt right now, and we need 6 or 4 pelts. We might get that on one of those animals.
Then we need the snare.
We can't get pelts with the snare. We might have to explore again.
No, I'm just... Yeah, what I'm saying is we're going to constantly be losing health from food. Unless we want to go... so what are you saying? Are you suggesting exploring?
Maybe you can gather. The only problem with gathering right now is we will definitely pull a card and you will have to re-roll a success. But if you could gather wood...
I mean, ultimately, it's all about getting the resources we need quickly, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to get the knife. We're just going to have to get 6 wood and pelts. So...
Elena has re-rolls.
All right. So, if I go get wood...
Yeah. So if we're fighting those animals, we will have food.
Okay. No, that's a good point.
I mean, we're going to be throwing away food, possibly. But we can't fight the animal until we have our weapon level up.
And then we got these things that are
But we got the
too.
pistoles. Oh, that's right.
Discard, and get 1 token. If not, you're going to get a re-roll. Let's see.
Same thing we have now. It'll just happen again.
Okay. Will it happen again if it's already there?
Yeah, because that won't fall off till after this is resolved. It'll just come right back.
Alright. Yep, there's only so much you can do. Let's do it.
Let's do this!
Alright, so now we go to the action phases, right? Mm-hmm. So we're going to go...
Well, we don't have to trigger that one yet.
So we're going to start here. Nothing.
Build.
We go to build phase. Automatically get the knife.
Thanks for your help, dude. Now go away.
Alright, next we go to gather. There's nobody else building. Wait, no, building the raft.
Build the raft.
It automatically builds the raft.
We have our... Oh, we need to spend the 2 wood. We forgot to put 2 wood down there.
Yep, spend the 2 wood. Oh, I guess it stays there, whatever. And we build a raft. So how do we determine? There's no card there, so we just say it's built.
Yeah, we'll just have to remember that we built it.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it down there.
All right. Then... Gather. So, to gather, we need to roll these 2. And what are we trying to gather? We're trying to gather wood. Here we go. Success and a question mark.
You're on the wrong screen again. Yay!
The only reason I made multiple screens is to give you the satisfaction of telling me that I'm on the wrong one. How do you feel?
You have to re-roll your
feel
success.
Better? Why?
Because of this! And then that goes away?
There, I re-rolled my success. Easy peasy.
Gold coin. You have found a Spanish gold coin. You take it. Shuffle into the event deck. Wait a second.
Don't read the bottom.
I wasn't. I was looking to see if there was a book on there and that was the wrong card.
Oh. That's the one thing about this game that's hard is you're not supposed to look at the bottom of the card, and you're supposed to reshuffle, and you're not supposed to look at the top of the card. So you got to sort of go. I didn't look at it. Okay. Then that was it for the gather phase. Then we're going to. Oh, that was a build. So you need.
It's automatic.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to roll for it. We have 1 weapon level. Oh no, we had a knife, so we have 2 weapon level.
Okay. That is it for...
You want to kill the goat? You want to kill it or shall I?
Well...
We only have 1 food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we'll get the resources for it, so you might as well.
So we will get 1...
Yeah, there's no 3D printing for that yet that I've seen. I don't know. Maybe we'll find something that'll work. I'll just put dead animal into Thingiverse and whatever.
You're gonna get a lot that you don't want.
I don't know.
Probably not as bad as looking for stock photography and typing in something and getting.
No, there's
all
very
the random
limited.
stuff.
Somebody had to take the time to model it. So, let's see. Then
Weather phase.
Did you get the food? Yes. Okay.
Weather phase. Nothing to roll.
Nothing to roll.
Night phase. Do we want to move the camp?
What'll it cost us?
Half of our palisade.
Nope.
Each player must discard food. 2 banana.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah. What?
You gathered, but we didn't gather what you gathered.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And take your pawn back.
That's right. So you got... Okay.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Round 4. Halfway there. Well, at the end of this round it will be. So...
First player, Duncan?
First player.
Event phase.
Here we go.
It is a book. We're down to 0 palisade again. But we didn't take any wounds. Ravishing hurricane. It's a ravishing hurricane.
Okay. Does that excite you?
Ravishing.
Oh. Just think what you're going to do when you finally see Jenny when she comes over. Because she's beautiful. And beautiful, is beautiful better than ravishing?
I don't think so. I would think, well, ravishing is more sexy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ravishing like Jenny the Star. Look up what's ravishing mean versus beautiful. I mean, ravishing does sound more impressive, but it also sounds more brutal in a way. What's the context?
Hurricane.
See, yeah, I think... Yeah.
So probably brutal in this case.
Probably, yeah, I would hope so. I mean, you wouldn't go, oh!
Can I read?
You're welcome to, yes.
During the night, there was a terrible hurricane. Went from ravishing to terrible.
Yeah.
If possible, choose an island tile adjacent to your camp and cover all its sources with little black dots. They are exhausted.
Well, both of those would be animals, but we already got the animals, right? Yeah. So we probably want to get rid of the food rather than the wood, because we need a lot of wood, and we're going to be killing animals for food. Well,
hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't cover the beast one, just the food one. You don't have to cover the beast card.
Okay.
Ravishing, delightful, entrancing.
What kind of hurricane is a delightful?
And entrancing.
Oh, okay. I guess so.
That might be a Polish to English kind of thing, too. Okay. So this now pushes that off.
Which means we take the negative effect of whatever this is, which is you got to re-roll, too. Shit. Okay.
It said ravishing. Ravishing. Yeah. It's probably supposed to be ravaging. This one.
Oh.
You're on the wrong screen again.
Just look how satisfied you are.
I won't say it again.
No, you can keep on saying it. I'm just saying.
Nope.
Look at the.
I am not
the
getting
little
satisfaction
bonus
out of
I
it. I'm
gave
just
you.
telling you that you're on the wrong screen.
Okay.
Morale phase.
Morale phase. We are at +1, so I get 1. Now I have 2 now, which means I can spend.
Thank you, Elena.
Anyway, to spend, I can spend these 2 determination tokens to get 1 fewer wood. To use 1 fewer wood to spend as an action. So if we need something that requires wood, like we can only have to spend 1 wood to do that now. So that's good. Discard to reroll any brown die. Discard 3 to get an additional builder dude, if we wanted to. So. Yeah.
Well, I need a wood to build my spear.
Yeah. So that would be a free spear then. You just get it.
Well, I had to build it, but yeah.
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 And what's the spear going to give us? A 3? Yeah, you probably want to do that.
Okay, well, we got to do production first. Anyway.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So.
Nope. There.
Come down.
Yep.
Okay. And then we go to the action phase. So if you take Friday and build your spear.
Same difference. Put both my people on the spear.
All right. We're going to need...
I'm going to wholeheartedly build the spear.
Are we going to save Jenny this round now?
Oh, yeah. We were going to save Jenny, weren't we? Oh, we need to...
What?
Fight a beast.
Why do we need to fight the beast now?
We don't have... Oh, I guess somebody could gather for food.
Yeah. But, I mean, we need to save Jenny, and we have to do the explore action to save Jenny, right?
Yes.
So where is that?
Right there.
So we could spend... Could we send... So I'll send me and... Friday, or no, me and
you and you.
Means I'd have to roll though, right?
If you go 1 person, you have to roll. If you go 2 people, you get it. Same as anything else. And Friday can gather a food for us.
Well, we don't lose anything if we don't roll it. We just don't succeed, right?
Same.
Well, no, because other things that we don't do, we lose resources.
No, we don't.
Things.
You never lose resources.
So if you try to build something that costs wood and you don't roll it, you don't lose the resource. Okay.
But Friday has 2 determination tokens, which you can use to re-roll. So we send him to gather. We have to re-roll a success, and he can spend his 2 determination tokens if he needs to.
Perfect. Okay. So we'll send him to get some food.
And Elena has rolls. Rolls for days.
All right, and then
That almost sounds bad. Sorry.
So.
You gonna go save Jenny? Oh, but she lost 2 more health last night.
Is there anything else we need to do?
Yeah, lots of things we need to do. We need to get our palisade level up. We need to...
I mean, we do have...
What's the bad part of this? Lose half your roof or palisade rounded down. So if we don't do that, we will lose half our palisade, so we probably don't want to get the palisade up. Or
yeah, we're just going to lose it again.
Health. But we'll lose health.
I think I'd rather lose 2 health than try to have that fall off than to build a palisade up and have it just taken back away again.
What do we get if we send 2 people here? Or we have to send 1 person in a wood. We get a roof or palisade.
Okay, well, why don't I do that? And then I can do that. I can spend these and do 1 less wood, and we don't have to spend the wood.
Oh, we are going to spend that for here.
Oh, okay. All right, so I have to spend that, and then we'll do that. And then here... just risk trying to get Jenny this round. So we do have 1 more round if we don't. You have to guarantee to do it next time if we don't get it this time. So we take the risk. And this way we can get
palisade
level, which I think we want. Okay.
We do want.
So that's everybody out there, right?
Yes.
So let's start here.
Start there.
So we spend the wood.
Spend the wood. And
now we have palisade level. And this goes away.
1 palisade level.
All right, that's good.
That is good. Now we go. We're not hunting yet. We're gathering. Friday's rolling.
We're building.
I'm sorry, you're right. Build up here.
Build.
Auto build.
So you get the spear. And we go up 3 on the...
Takes us to 5. We
Yep.
can go hunting.
And that goes up top for future, right? Then we go to... We're not gathering anything. Oh, no. Friday's gathering. So Friday has
Friday's
to roll.
hopefully going to gather.
So he got a success and a question mark.
Which means he takes a wound. And you got to reroll
But
your
he can...
got to reroll your success.
Yeah, but he can use his determination tokens.
If when you reroll your success, it doesn't... Just a success die.
That's a wound, so we're going to reroll it then.
Okay.
And it's nothing.
So, hold on.
Yeah.
Do we want to ask somebody to spend a roll to re-roll the success die so that we can succeed and get more wood?
Oh, wait.
Or
That was bad because I rolled the wrong die. I can't roll a success on a non. So there's a success. Yeah. So there. No, we don't have to.
You got to give them a second because they're behind us.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to save that.
Thank you, Elena.
We're going to save that for when we need one. It's already pre-spent. So
Here, I will put this over there as a reminder.
Here, I'll just put it right there. Which... Okay.
Twisted ankle. Suddenly, you have fallen into a burrow. Place... This is Friday, so how does he... Does he...
What does the thing say?
Place this on your character's leg. Does he get those, or does he not get those?
I don't think he gets them because he doesn't have locations.
He does not.
Are we allowed to send him to gather on his own? That was the question I said earlier.
I thought we could, but maybe we can't. That would change things.
Well, if that's the case, I'll just swap the 2 tokens out, and he could have just went.
Yeah, he's not affected by event cards.
There you go. Good, we got lucky.
Friday can be assigned to an action as the only action pawn or with neutral action pawns.
So Friday, who doesn't eat, get affected by weather, or need to camp, also cannot be injured. Friday is awesome.
Well, he can be injured if you roll a question
Not
mark.
on a specific spot.
That's still, but
What?
shuffle into the event deck, or unless we don't shuffle it into the event deck because it was Friday that pulled it.
That's what I said. It didn't affect him, so I don't think.
Well,
it would
event. Okay. Okay.
All right. Then we are going to try to save Jenny because that goes to the explore phase. So all I got to do is roll a success here,
That's all you gotta do.
and I got to re-roll in there because.
Because Elena's generosity.
Okay. So, I'd have to re-roll the 2 endeavor or determination tokens.
Right, but you still take a wound.
But I will take the wound. I will use the re-roll that Elena
Kindly
gave us, and we succeed.
Nice.
So we built a raft, and I jumped on the boat.
And here's Jenny.
I was hauling ass over. That's not Jenny. There is a Jenny token, isn't there?
No.
I thought it said in the book that put the...
Said use a random token for Jenny.
Well, she is. Oh, that's a nice... Jenny's supposed to be beautiful.
So, some people would say that's beautiful.
You can't see that.
Hold it up to the camera. Jenny.
Yeah. Anyway. So, Jenny now just plops her ass down at the health thing. And she does nothing else. So that's done. So we've got half of this taken care of then, right? What are you reading?
Jenny can only take the rest action to heal a wound. Okay, she does heal. Okay.
Right. So she just heals up as everybody else is doing the work.
She had a harrowing adventure. It was tough. It was
So, okay, so the raft, we don't need this in here anymore because the raft is done.
We have the knife.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Weather phase.
So all we need to do to win now
Is build the lifeboat.
is build a lifeboat, which is 6 wood and 4 pelts.
And we have 2 wood and 1 pelt.
Right.
And we need to get our palisade up because there are more book cards.
There are
2 more.
2 more. And we are at a 1 palisade right now.
Okay. And next round we start rolling the beast die, which will take our palisade down potentially also.
So we need to get our fighting levels pretty good. And we need to start attacking beast at this point, I think. Alright, so weather phase. We don't do anything this time. Then night phase, do we have food?
Yeah, because he gathered. We forgot to gather again. So that moves down. Yeah, this comes over here. We have 2 food.
Oh, that's right. We completely forgot about that. Okay. And then that's it
And
for
that's
that.
it. Yeah.
So we go to round 5.
First player.
First player.
Thank you very much.
Now we draw a card. I feel
You feel.
like this is where things are going to start going really wrong.
I mean, it has gone surprisingly well so far. Knock on wood.
Considering how much we struggled with this last time we played, this is going swimmingly.
Pun intended? Sort of pun?
Eh.
Where'd you pull this from?
There.
Oh, reading the bottom. Curse! This is the gold coin one. The gold was cursed. Put a reroll on the build. Gather. And explore.
Oh, shit.
Action spaces. During the next action of each of these types, you must reroll 1 success result. Draw another card. Draw another card. Hey, try and read them. Predators in the woods. Going outside the camp is getting more and more dangerous every day. Put beast, making it harder, in the explore action space.
Jesus.
During the next explore, you get 1 wound unless your weapon is at least 1.
Yep. See, I was right. Going to shit.
Well, we're not exploring though, so.
We're going to have to get more animals, right? We need 3 more pelts.
Well, it depends on how many pelts we get from those 2 animals.
Well, that's true. Okay. So that is it for that.
Morale phase.
Morale phase is still up 1.
Okay, so I have 2 determination tokens, so I can spend them to increase our palisade by 1.
We're going to get hit with the books, right? That's the key. Yeah, go. I mean, yeah, I think so.
Whoop.
That should, with only 2 palisade cards left.
Well, animals can take it down too, and events can take it down. So.
Right. But theoretically, we should be okay at least for a little while. So now all we really need to concentrate on is pelts and wood. Pelts and wood and pelts and wood. So can more than 1 group people go here to fight the animals? Or the beast? Or is that just 1? Yeah, it's only got 2 people. I think that's all you can do. I don't think... You can't take the same action multiple times.
Well, you can take this to explore multiple times.
Oh, you're right. You can.
But I don't know.
Did we gather our... We did not... Did you gather the resources?
No, we didn't production phase.
I can remember that. That's
yeah, we need to
important.
actually read through that every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not skip it.
Yeah, because that's how we win.
Oh, is that how we win?
Well, yeah. You need those things.
This action can be resolved once per beast card in the hunting deck, as each beast can only be hunted once.
Yeah, I don't... It makes sense.
The action can be resolved multiple times per round.
Oh.
Each hunt action requires exactly 2 action pawns.
So
2 beastesses.
I could go there too.
Yes.
Now we still have
the problem
Friday.
The problem is that the beast could cause our weapon level to go down, but we still do have the pistola.
Yes.
Which is +3. So I think we're fine with that.
I mean, I think we're
getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, and then send him up to get some wood. Because we need 6 wood.
We need food. Oh, we will have food. We will have food from the animals. We need wood.
I think we just concentrate right here.
I think you're right.
All right, let's do it.
And then Jenny's going to heal. We can't forget about that because
Jenny's useless.
She gets affected by things like if the palisade level goes down and we take wounds, she'll take wounds too. If we don't have enough food, she'll take wounds. If she dies, we lose.
I get it. Well, I think we'll be all right.
Okay.
All right, so
whereas
now,
if Friday dies, we don't give a shit.
Friday's definitely more valuable to me than Jenny.
Yeah.
All right, so this is good because all this is shit, but we're going to concentrate right here. So I think we might be able to pull this off.
Maybe. Oh, wait, we shouldn't say that.
Okay, so now we go to...
We crackling up. Action! Nothing with that, because it's not falling off.
Right, okay, so now
we didn't even go there. What's the bad thing about... Oh, nothing happens. We don't care.
All right, so now we go to the first. So we haven't fought in a while. So what do we do here?
Flip the card up.
Okay.
Show the card to everybody. I can't read that.
It's birds.
Herbs. So they have a weapon level of 1. They would decrease our weapon level by nothing, so that's good. They would give us 2 food, but they give us no pelts.
Well,
so we have to have at least a weapon level of 1 to beat them, which we do. So the only thing we get is 2 food.
Well, that was freaking useless.
Yeah.
Damn birds.
Damn
all right.
burbs.
So that's one bird thing down. Let's see what we got in the next thing. Iguana. It's got a 4.
Yeah.
It takes us down by 1.
Which takes us to 4.
Gives us 3 food.
Well, this is not good. We have too much food.
And 1 pelt.
How's an iguana giving us a pelt? Hide, I guess.
You get an additional wound regardless of your fighting level. So I still take a wound. So the iguana still bites you. Well, this is...
Those are crappy animals.
Those are crappy animals to kill.
I'm not happy with those animals.
No. Well, that means we have to explore now, right?
Is now the best time to make sure we did that right?
Yeah, let's be on the safe side. Because the only other way we're going to get more animals is by exploring now. Shit. I thought we had a pretty good...
Well, we probably shouldn't have both hunted just because now we're wasting food.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, potentially we could have got 2 good animals and won the game. We just got shit animals.
Well, I know that's in this book somewhere. There it is. Oh, there it is. Yep, so that's the beast's strength. We can compare it to our weapon level. So we're... Oh, okay, you suffer wounds for the difference in the beast strength versus your weapon level, and we were fine with that. So, but you still get the 1. Okay, you only get the 1 wound. Okay, we're good. All good.
All right. Then we go to the gather phase, which is the only other thing, and that is Friday. And Friday has...
He has to roll. And he has to re-roll a success.
And he got a success, and he doesn't get affected by question marks, right?
He takes a wound with a question mark.
Okay, and then we have to re-roll the success, and that is a success.
Cool.
So we get 1 wood.
We get 1 wood because we don't want any more food. Okay, look at that. Look at all that food we're wasting.
Yep.
We're such wasters.
Yep.
And then Jenny will get 1 health.
Yes. Now let's take our stuff down.
Okay, how many woods do we have?
We need
1, 2,
6.
3, 4.
We need 6. We need 2 more pelts and
2 more
2 more wood, and we will win the game.
Okay.
Problem is, we got to get the pelts by fighting animals. And oh, this might help.
What?
Because now we're going to fight animals. Isn't there a possibility that we roll to fight an animal? I mean, on the die.
We will fight a level 3 animal?
Yeah.
So, do we still get stuff from that? No, I don't think we get stuff from that.
What?
We're just fighting a level 3.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. You go kill something, you go, nah, not going to take the resources off this one.
In combat, if the weapon level is lower than 3, each character suffers one.
I think it's just forcing you to fight an animal.
Right, but it doesn't give you any of the stats or anything. It's just you have to have a strength of 3 in order to beat it.
But you don't get any of their resources. Nope. That doesn't even make any sense thematically. Why would you let the animal rot? Or the resources go to waste?
Maybe it's a sick animal and you don't want to risk catching whatever it has.
That is
it has rabies.
A stretch.
It has rabies and that's why it's attacking you.
Does it say it has rabies? No.
I'm trying to put theme into it in a story and I'm role-playing here and you're pooing all over it.
It's because
you're pooing on my roleplay, man.
It's because it's a shit way to justify terrible rules. Does it specifically say you do not get the resources?
It says you're fighting a level 3 beast, and that is all it says. It's a stretch that it has rabies? I was right. We get nothing.
And I need a beer and pee. Oh, having a nice dirty bastard.
Fitting.
Oh, wrong screen. I need to do something about that. Get you a little dirty bastard. That's good beer.
And hello, Carl.
Hi, Carl. We just fought.
See my bruise? He punched me.
I was going to say she punched me. Okay. Where we at?
I don't remember.
We looked up something because we were... Oh,
weather phase. Gotta roll the die.
Weather phase. So we're going to roll the die.
Roll the die.
Here we go. It's Palisade. I believe that's a Palisade drop.
Okay, well, That takes us down to 1 on our palisade, so we need to get that up again.
All right.
Need to get that wood up.
Yep.
Night phase.
Yep.
How many bananas do you want to eat?
I want to eat as many bananas as I can stuff in my mouth.
I am always bruised and hurting myself. I hurt myself all the dang time. So that's 3 that we need to eat. So we're each getting 2 bananas tonight. Because we have enough. We're gluttons. We're eating all that bourbon iguana.
Okay.
Okay.
Round 6.
First player?
All right. So.
Event. Thank you. Crack of broken wood. The bamboo breaks and the whole construction collapses.
What?
-1 roof or -1 palisade. We are at 0
Shit.
palisade. And we need to draw another card. This is a book. We're in trouble. It's a gather card. Hi, Dutch Yoda.
Jenny, we went out. We built a raft. We went out and got Jenny, and then she's just been sitting on her ass ever since, eating our food.
She had 2 bananas.
Like, I don't want to comment, but Jenny can do whatever in the hell she wants to do. She's just sort of sitting over there looking ravishing.
It's like the hurricane?
It was like a hurricane. I just envision her sitting over there just bitching all the time. It's so hot. It's so cold. I need another banana.
Storm damage.
So what we're trying to do now is build a lifeboat so we can put Jenny on it and push her out into the ocean so she can die. Sorry, go ahead. Should be called a death boat then.
The wind blows with fury. Your camp is torn to pieces. Lose half the roof or palisade round the
Well, the
town.
good thing about that is we don't have any.
Well, the bad thing about that is we get what wound.
Does it say that? Or
If
it just
you-
says we lose half
If you have
of
to
them?
lose and you can't lose, you wound.
Okay. Well, that's going to take this down to 0. Are you okay?
One more,
Okay.
which now
Death
pushes
boat. That would be a good band name.
that off.
So what does that do?
Nothing happens.
Okay. All right.
What kind of
I
music?
see.
What kind of music would Death Boat play?
Well, metal, of course. Dutch, Dutch Yoda's playing. You're playing
Robinson Crusoe.
Robinson Crusoe too, right? Yeah, I forgot the name of the game we were playing. What are you going through each scenario, or are you
Picking and choosing. Are you playing till you win? Are you skipping? Played earlier today. You failed. Oh, which scenario are you playing? Morale phase. You get nothing.
nothing?
Nothing.
Get us some food and stuff.
Food and wood.
All right. At least we're getting the wood. Then we go to
Action.
action phase. Okay. So, I say we have how many wood? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 1 more wood to get the 6 that we need.
It's very easy to make stupid mistakes in this game. You're
Yeah, it
like,
is.
oh, if we had only done that, it would have been so much better.
So I think Friday's going up to get some wood.
Okay.
Friday likes to go off by himself and gather
I don't
wood.
think he likes us much.
Well, we don't even care if he dies, so I guess... Can he take Jenny with him? Maybe just put him over here. He can't heal though, can he?
No.
I'm not going to do that. I was just going to give Friday and Jenny some
Alone time.
Just to shut her up.
Carl's roommates are having a pie and coffee gathering. The NFL is on. I'm sorry. My friends keep chatting at me. I need some peace. I should be on a deserted island.
Yeah.
You'd be welcome to join us, Carl. I did enjoy your murder meeple mystery. I roped John in on it to help me with some of them.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering what the hell you're talking about. Yeah. No, I like that. It's pretty cool. We could have used... Oh, no. We need to fight stuff. We need to explore. So, do we want
have to build... We have to build Palisade. And we have to explore. And we have to get food. I'm glad the puzzle is a lot of fun for you because it's a lot of fun for me. I look forward to it every day.
I can build the snare and we don't have to worry about food anymore. Or I could try to build the snare and not worry about food anymore.
Well, if he's gathering wood, that should be... Friday died in round 2, and I forgot I had an extra build pawn with my hammer and nails. Yeah. Those things are really easy to overlook.
Yep, there's a lot going on.
So if he's getting...
the last wood that we need.
Somebody still needs to get a food. We're still short one food, even if you build a snare. I really don't think we need the snare. Because hopefully we'll get this lifeboat built, and we will...
I mean, worst case scenario, we take a damage, right? I take a damage. Let's think about that.
Take a damage from what?
Not having food.
Hey, Scum.
Hey, Scum. Look, if we take a damage, if you or I take a damage right now, it's not a big deal. It's more important to get the things that we need to win the game, which would be fighting and exploring. We got to find things to kill.
Yes.
If we fiddle fart around worrying about losing a damage here and there, we're going to lose a shitload more damage.
Yes.
So, I think we automatically...
Okay. So keep in mind you still have to roll there because you're 2 away. Just reminding you of that.
Reminding me?
Mm-hmm.
I remember last time I was reminded. Alright. Well then...
what's the bad thing here?
Each player gets 1 damage and discard this thingy. Whatever that is.
Beast harder-ing. Making
yeah,
harder.
Well that's good. We want to get rid of that anyway. I mean, we'll both take 1 damage, but it goes away. Because we gotta, well, we're both gonna be exploring right now.
Right.
So if we go there, if we put a person there, you get 1 more on your...
weapon level, we get a determination token, and we get to discard this thing.
Alright, well shit, let's do this then. Let me go here.
Because that happens first.
Let me go here.
Get the morale up.
And get the morale up. And
so we're only going to explore 1 place.
Then we'll explore 1 place and hopefully get an animal. And then next round we'll both explore.
Okay. We're running out of rounds.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We can't fiddle fart around. We got to kill some...
No fiddle farting.
That's right. And unless there was some other way to get and attack animals, right? Is there any other way?
No.
To the adjustment camp? What's the adjustment camp? I'm not aware of what an adjustment camp is.
Well, in the 20s, it would be like a
sanitarium.
Insane asylum.
A sane asylum.
Mm.
Yeah, because in the 20s,
in a country where she doesn't speak the language, so that way she can't get out. We learned that on Agatha Christie show, maybe. Is that what we watched?
You got too many side references going now that I can't keep up.
What was the movie we watched with the lady on the train where the other lady disappeared? That was an Agatha Christie.
It was called The Lady Disappears.
That's what it was called. An event can give animals most likely a strong one.
Yeah, I know, but
that, I mean, what are the chances? I mean,
we gotta. That's the only way.
But I mean, it's not guaranteed we're going to get an animal by exploring either.
We need 2 more freaking pelts, unless we can somehow. The only other way would be to get another goat.
We do need to get our palisade up also, because that's going to hurt us.
But we can win the game if we get 1 more wood and 2 more pelts. That's all we have to do. The rest of the shit is just going to slowly drive us down.
Right. I'm just...
We have 3 rounds to get 2 pelts and a wood. The best way to do that is explore.
Okay, but we're not guaranteed to get an animal, is what I'm saying.
No, I know, but what else, I mean, unless you can figure out another way to get a pelt, we're just on the slow spiral to death.
Did you have the pistol, Dutch Yoda, to shoot the bear? Did that do it? Bears are strong, aren't they?
We got our thing
got
up
4.
to 4.
We can take on pretty much anything because we have the pistol and we have a... Okay, anyway.
We're doing it.
Yes.
So we start here. I did this. So you go up 1 on the fighting level, get rid of that bad thing, and I get a determination token, and discard. Perfect.
Perfect.
Second thing, we don't have to worry about that. We go to nobody's building. Gathering. Friday's gathering. Friday.
We get a card either way.
He's successful and he gets a question mark.
Which means a wound, which means he only gets one more wound and he is dead.
That's alright. We're just using him for what he's good for.
Ah, winter is coming.
Oh, shit.
While gathering resources, you can clearly see that the animals on the island are preparing for a cold winter. Shuffle into the event deck.
Our event deck is getting thin.
Okay, now we explore. Oh, I can't touch that. I almost touched the dice.
Don't.
I didn't. I stopped myself.
There's a whole week where those things had something to think about how bad they were acting. And now we just need to do it. We're gonna. Alright, so we got a reroll on that too, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so what are we doing right now? You are...
Exploring. What did he gather? Was that wood or food? Because we need another food.
Wood is what we had.
We need another food.
Well, I think I put him on wood because that was the last one to get. Because I think our argument was we need the wood to be able to win. The food would just be a damage.
That was your argument.
Yes, and I think it was valid.
Okay, roll the dice. I'll let you have this one, and when we lose the game, it's your fault.
Well, you're going to blame it on me regardless. So we got a damage.
Okay.
We've got
a success that you have to reroll.
Success they have to reroll and a question mark. And the success which we got.
Okay. Ah!
So,
an animal!
So the important thing to remember is we got a success before we forget. And there is an animal.
Okay, cool. Ooh! Look at all those discovery tokens. Maybe we'll get a goat too.
So let's do that stuff first.
Okay, we have herbs, which is 1 health for somebody.
Yeah.
We have a pistol.
Another pistol. So it's 2 pistols.
Let's put. Should we just put another white token down there?
There you go. That works.
And tobacco. Some wacky tobacco.
And let's go ahead and do that just to move it up.
Cool.
Get it out of the way. Gives our tobacco gives you
happy feelings.
Happy feelings.
Until you run out of tobacco, and then you have sad feelings.
Oh well, one will be off the island by then. Or at least we'll push Jenny off. Okay.
Wait. Elena says we're on the same team. You and I are on the same team.
What? You act like this is cooperative.
Puma.
Okay. Yeah, what we got?
You spot a puma in the bushes.
Yeah.
If you go back to the camp now, you will bring death with you. Decide. Discard this card and execute the night phase outside the camp, or shuffle into the event deck. We want to shuffle into the event deck, so we want this puma.
Yes.
But it will be a -1 palisade when it comes up. It's only 1 pelt. Okay.
Well, what's the other option?
I had to spend the night outside the camp and take a damage because I'm outside camp.
So this doesn't give us...
It'll give us 1 pelt.
It gives us 1 pelt.
Yeah.
1 pelt's better than...
But we need to get the palisade up because it'll take the palisade down one. I thought you smoked after the happy feelings. Hey, Tom.
Tomothy.
We have to find a really big puma, and then we can cut it in half, and then it'll be 2 pelts.
Okay. So...
Sir Tomothy Poshius? I thought it was Poshington. Get your alias names right, Tomothy.
What did we just do? We did the Explorer. We got this. We did that. I'm going to move this up by 1. I get 2 determination tokens and move that up by 1.
And what's
and
your face gets a health.
Let's see what I can do with 3. I can discard to spend 1 fewer wood. We don't have to. I can discard to have an extra builder guy.
We're not buildering.
We don't need to do that. So.
Well, we do need to build. I mean, he can help build the palisade.
Yeah, but we would need
the wood for.
Well, I can use 1 less wood if I spend my thing. Spend 2 of them. So how many wood do we have?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, we'll get another one at the beginning of the next production phase, which
But it takes 2 wood to
No,
palisade.
it will only take 1 if I use this.
Yes.
But that's next round.
Okay.
I can't build right now anyway.
Okay. Neither one of us want to heal because if we take another damage, it'll knock the morale down. So save that. Save our herbs.
Okay.
Actually,
no, don't want to heal because then, like you said.
well, one of us is going to take 2 wounds because we only have 1 food, and Jenny only has. But Jenny needs to eat. Jenny. We're both going to take 2 wounds because neither one of us have food because Jenny ate the banana. Or
I thought it was just 1 wound each. It's not 2 wounds per person.
For food, it is.
What?
Each player must discard 1 banana, or they get 2 broken hearts.
Oh, fuck.
But we could give the broken hearts to Jenny. She's got plenty of health, and she gets 1 back every round.
Yeah. Well, so you're saying if you ate the banana.
Well, I'm saying if you eat the banana, you'll go down 2.
Yeah.
And then you heal, you go back up 1.
How am I healing?
With the herbs.
Okay. And then you...
I would go down 2, and I'm still right in the middle of this section.
Why don't you just go down 2 and we'll keep the herbs for now?
Well, you'll go down 2 also, and then you'll be right on the
Not
break.
if we let Jenny take the damage. So let's do that.
Okay, you eat the banana.
Yep.
Jenny takes 2 damage.
Yep.
And I will take 2 damage.
Okay. That's it for night phase, right?
No, we forgot to roll them.
Oh, we'll roll it. Oh.
Which may change all of that we just did. Actually.
Nothing. Doesn't
Good.
change anything.
Good.
All right. So that is it for night phase. We moved to round 7 of 8.
Of 8. Event. Oh, give me the first player token. We need to find one of these to print.
Okay.
New weapon. This is the... Oh,
We don't always roll very well.
We are rolling really well tonight. He is rolling really well tonight.
She didn't touch anything.
Ravishing windstorm. In the morning, a storm spreads your weapons all over the camp, breaking many of them. If possible, down to weapon level.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, we have 3 pistols.
I know, but still. Pisses me off. Supposed to put the weapons
Well,
away.
if we put a person on this card, we'll get one weapon and 1 determination token.
Alright.
So what happens if we don't do that card?
1 person and a wood. Discard, and get a palisade.
Okay.
Which we need. Alright,
And if we don't do it, it'll be negative a roof or negative a palisade, which would be negative health.
So that was the event phase, right?
Yeah, we're on morale.
So I get 2.
No, you don't.
Or you get 2
I do.
determination. Is there anything you can spend those on right now?
I can increase the palisade level by 1.
Do it.
Do it.
Alright. Then then we go to production. So we get a banana and a wood, which gives us the 1 extra wood that we're going to need. Then we go to the action phase. So if we go here, we get another palisade level, but that is just 1 person and a wood, right?
Yes.
That'll help. Okay, then we need to fight, yes. And we can go there again. There's only one.
There's only 1 thing to fight.
Then I think we have to explore, and we still have to roll there, right? I don't think we have any choice. That's the only other way we're going to be able to get a pelt.
Yeah, we need 2 more pelts.
I thought you got a pelt. Didn't you get 1 pelt off
No,
that?
the Puma, it's going to come back in the event deck.
It's not going to come out next round.
No.
And that's the last round.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless we have to shuffle something.
I think
we lost.
I think so too. Because of the damn pelts. Because then we still have to build the lifeboat. We have to get the 2 pelts this turn and build the lifeboat next turn. Anybody want to place bets on whether or not that's going to happen?
Is there any other way we can get pelts? Well, hopefully whatever this is will give you 2. Alright, so we'll do that to get the shelter up, just so we don't take any more damage.
Wait,
or I could just go here and...
It's all John's fault. Go where?
Well, I mean, if even even going here is
That's
useless.
what I was just going to say. There's no point, because even if we find it and put a beast in there, we can't
build.
We can't attack and build in the same turn with resources we don't have till after attacking.
So can... Shit, we just ran out of time. I mean, there's really nothing else to do.
Well, let's look up here. Any of these give us...
The shield guy, we could build the shield guy. What?
We need a pelt to build him.
We need the wood anyway.
But none of those give us pelts. Do any of these things give you pelt? One gives you palisade. Nope, none of these give you pelt.
Discard 3 to build action. Discard 1 to reroll brown die. Discard for 1 fewer wood.
How many points buys you a pelt?
Yeah. Goddamn pelts. Do you have anything you can spend? You don't have any things. I mean, I guess go ahead and search, but it doesn't really do anything for us, right?
Well, it could give us discovery tokens.
I could go here, and that gives us an extra fighting, and that happens before that.
You only need one person there.
Okay, well, same thing. You still get one more fighting, which just makes it that much easier.
We have 9 level pistol. I don't think we need that.
We don't need it, but I don't think there's anything else we can do to. Can you go to one of these and hunt something if it already exists, or does it only happen when it comes out?
Hi, Bill Ben. I don't think we're going to die. I think the problem is we're going to run out of time. Well, we are going to die because the hurricane's going to come and we won't have the lifeboat built.
Hey, Dutch Yoda, can you go to...
I don't think so. I think it just...
To the beast thing on the tile and then hunt a...
I don't think... Because the way that works is when it pops up, you put the card in the deck. You put the beast card in the beast deck. And that's how you hunt them. I don't think you can hunt. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a hopeful. Well, then, shit. I guess we'll just...
explore. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Because we could get discovery tokens or something.
Let's do it.
Get a beast from here.
Start across. So, guy and a wood. Discard the card. Get 1 palisade. Gone.
Gone.
All right, and we go to this.
Yep. What is it? Jaguar.
1 pelt.
So it's level 5. So we got to spend 1 of our pistols.
Yep.
4
food. 4 food and a pelt. If you do not have medicine, you get 2 damage after the fight.
And 1 pelt.
So you take 2 damage after the fight.
Damage. Whoops! Takes morale down.
Down to 1. Okay. Jaguar's gone.
Okay.
Is there anything that would have gave us 2 pelts? Bear. A tiger. A gorilla. And the next one, the chamois.
Diverse animal life on this island. Explore?
Explore.
Woo.
So, we'll go here. That is a success and a question mark. So...
Yeti.
Oh, look! It is a beast. Not that it matters, but we do get... Well, we do get a token.
And it's a...
And, yeah, one of those...
What does that mean again?
Totems.
It wasn't a Yeti, it was a...
Chamois. That's a chamois.
I don't think it's pronounced chamois.
Yeah, it is, because you use them to wipe your cars off with. It's like a...
That can't be chamois.
It is. It is a chamois. Trust me, I've wiped my cars off with them. Unless my dad said it wrong.
Oh no, your dad never says anything wrong.
It's called a chamois. Look it up. How do you pronounce that?
Hey, we got candles.
This is one of those things where I pretty much know I'm right. So Anyway. The...
ShamWow. It does look French. I would have said chamois. ShamWow.
So, that means...
Slippery rocks.
Player who explored this tile gets 2 damage. So 1, 2.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright. Then...
Step on the shampoo.
So that was that.
That was that.
We might still be able to do this because we could still build the lifeboat after we get the resources, right? Or do they go in?
We have to do it. I mean, no.
All right. Well, let's play it out. So then
we have to. Well, no.
Well, we'll play it out.
Okay. Okay. So that's the end of action phase.
Yep.
Weather phase.
Weather phase. Roll it.
I did give Jenny her 1 health.
We got a beast thingy, 3.
Okay, so we had to fight a level 3, which we have. Level 3, we're good.
Okay, so that just means nothing then?
That means nothing.
Okay. And
night phase.
We get plenty of food to eat.
We have all the foods.
Okay. Then we go to round 8. And we can fight.
Wait, not that far yet.
Doesn't
do this in
matter.
order. Do the event phase.
Yeah.
The event phase might give us something.
Son of a...
Depression. Oh, it's a book. What did that mean again?
Take your palisade down 1.
Palisade down 1. We're on 1 palisade. You feel very pessimistic about your future.
Fuck yeah, we do. Goddamn chamois.
Discard 2 invention cards. Each player discards 1 determination token. I can't discard a determination token, so I take a wound.
Discard 2 what?
Invention cards.
It's going to have to be the spear and fire, because you need...
We need the spear.
Why?
For hunting. For our weapon level.
Well, then fire. I can't get rid of the rope.
No, but we can get rid of fire. And...
You need the knife for the... You need the knife for the lifeboat, so you gotta get rid of the spear.
Well, shit.
It's alright. We're in the last goddamn round anyway. We already know we're not gonna win.
Does that
We're
take
just
down
playing
our
the...
weapon level by 3 then?
No. Well, I don't know. I would assume you don't have the spear now, so probably, yeah.
I would think so.
That's okay, we got all these pistols.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so now we are at resources.
Morale.
The morale phase. +1. Okay.
Production. 1 food and 1 wood. So we have more than enough. Oh! What is this? Herbs. Did we herb? We didn't herb yet, did we?
No.
I'm pretty damn close to death.
Yeah, you do it.
Okay.
And then I can spend 3 to get an extra builder guy.
To help build the life. Well, we can't build the lifeboat because we don't have enough pelts.
Not yet, but if you kill that first,
5, 6.
still doesn't work that way.
No, because you got to have the resources in order to. You can't go here till we have that. So we need 1 more round.
I already got an extra guy up there anyway. And extra candles.
Yeah, we have candles.
So I can do 1 less wood.
Can you do 1 less pellet?
I can discard 3 to draw 5 invention cards and choose 1 and place it on the board, which does nothing for us now. Nope.
Okay, well, let's kill the chamois.
Yeah.
And gather food. And
there, that works. Okay, ready?
we're 1 round short.
Yeah, I know. We're just playing it out till we go. Okay, so discard to get 1 more on your level.
Okay.
Done.
And a determination token, right?
And a determination token. Yes. Then we go here. We're going to fight the chamois. We have a weapon level of 5. Can we use?
This will make it 7. So
Yep.
we had to use both
Shoot
pistol
the gun.
shots.
-1 on the thing. Then get 3 food and 2 pelts. Okay. Then nobody wanted to build the lifeboat because we didn't have the things. Then we get food, which you don't need.
We don't even give them gather wood instead. Can we cheat and say we were gathering wood for whatever reason?
It's irrelevant, so yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll get a wood we don't need.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that is it for the phase. Then we go to Jenny. Did you give her health? Then we gotta roll that. We take a palisade down. Then we go to the food. We eat the food. Then my builder guy goes down here real quick and builds that lifeboat. And we win!
Yay! Ah, well, crap. We needed one more round. We would have had it.
We actually had it.
No, we didn't.
No, we actually had everything we needed but 2 pelts 3 rounds ago.
We needed to explore a little bit more to build up that beast deck.
I like that. Bonus round.
Bonus round!
Can we put a thing on there that says you can spend so many points to get a bonus?
Let's bonus round. Let's do it. Let's find out what happens.
All right,
Get
well.
Your guys away.
Well, okay. Unofficial bonus round.
Event phase. Ground frost. The night is going to be extremely cold. Put snow in the weather space. Draw another card. Overtime. Puma! The Puma attacks. Oh shit, we're out of weapons and the Puma's attacking now.
I thought we had another gun. We do somewhere,
We
right?
used it.
No, we had 2 guns.
We used it.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Oh shit, the Puma found us. So it's
Yes.
I'm dead. It's a weapon level 3. And we have no weapon level. So that's 3 damage. I'm dead. One, 2, dead.
Son of a bitch. You know, I hate goddamn Jenny. I hated Jenny last year, and I still hate Jenny this year.
Ivan says, feed Jenny to the Puma so you survive.
I like that. Jenny adds like a 6 weapon level because the Puma doesn't want to listen to her bitch about stuff.
Damn Puma. What's the next event card?
It's irrelevant. We lost. We've lost twice. Don't keep going. We'll lose a 3rd time.
Poisoning.
What?
Poisoning. Everyone eats poisonous fruits and feels sick. Perhaps you can use them for something. And it's a book, so our palisade level will go down 1, which means we would each take a damage, and then each player gets a damage. So
See? Quit it. You already died a couple times. All right. What are we playing next week?
I don't know.
I gotta go look in the box.
Why did you put everything away?
What level? What one was that?
That was 3. We need 4.
It's on the back, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Volcano Island.
Read it so we know.
Dutch Yoda says this game just has anti-cheat measurements built into it. Still better than Kingdom Death for win draw.
Win to death ratio.
Oh.
Win
To death ratio.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, we almost won this one.
I will say that they just reopened the Kingdom Death
Black Friday sale.
Black Friday sale, so they opened up the Kickstarter. What do you call it? You can go back in and order stuff. on Kickstarter where you can go back up and go back in and order crap. Anyway, they opened that back up again, so we ordered
3 new expansions.
3 new expansions. Not that we didn't have enough shit coming next year anyway, but that won't be here till probably 2022. So there's plenty more Kingdom Death to come.
Yeah. Okay, Volcano Island, Scenario 4. You are treasure hunters trying to explore ancient temples in a deep jungle. You will be exploring this volcanic island in search of new places to sack. Escape with as many treasures as you can before the volcano destroys everything. Did we mention that your jolly boat is gone? Yes. You will need to build a new one if you want to leave the island alive. Okie dokie then.
Okie dokie.
The boat's called Jolly Boat. It's a jolly good boat.
So how many scenarios? Is there 6 scenarios? 8 scenarios. So this was number 4. This is 5.
This is number 4.
Oh, that's number.
This is number 4.
Okay, so we're halfway through the base game then.
Yes.
All right.
Nice
See you,
Scum.
Scum. Well, that's it for us. Another loss. So.
But it was an almost win.
It was an almost win. Yes. If that makes you feel better. If that helps you sleep at night. Chapter 3 will be long done before the KDM crap. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, Chapter 3 started today.
Yeah,
it was
so
really good.
Take
Leland did a really good job with the editing.
Yeah, I liked the sound effects and everything was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it was a good battle. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened. So, anyway, great. We're going to go watch TV.
Happy adventuring.
Happy adventuring.